2, my dearest friend. Once again, we find ourselves off the coast of Skellige, staring from the shoreline out into the abyss of a cold and icy ocean. Most of the islands surrounding Skellige are uninhabited. They are wild lands made for wild creatures, infested with sirens and harpies. However, there are a few exceptions to the wildness. One such exception is the fortress known as Kaer Almhult, an impressive structure whose outline can be seen strikingly from many miles away. Upon looking at the ruined fortress, you might think it was a place abandoned after an attack, maybe raided by some spiteful clan. But the truth is actually very different. Many years ago, the clans of Skellige united in a fight against invading barbarians. They did this by choosing a monarch, a leader to unite everyone. This is a tradition that is actually being carried out whenever there has been an impending threat of war. It simply is the idea that everyone is stronger together. But with the crowning of a new monarch, many thought that he or she would need an official seat, a place in which the future monarchy would live and rule. And so, Kaer Almhult was planned. It was to be a fortress that none could siege. Thanks to the towering walls and the shallow beaches, any attacking forces would not be capable of making or keeping a proper foothold. Its location and solid ground seems like the perfect place for an impenetrable fortress. Construction began. Building supplies were painstakingly shipped to the island, masons and carpenters bringing their materials and tools across the treacherous seas. But building went slow, for each new shipment meant more space, and slowly the island's small landmass proved to be a problem. What was to take weeks took months. What was to take months took years. They could only build so fast. The terrible weather and the giant storms surely did not help. As time rolled by, the mood changed. The rulers and leaders of each clan decided that they would rather keep to their own seats and settlements. Having to move their entire families and to be cut off from their clans so far out to sea became less and less appealing. I imagine that watching the ships slowly sail back and forth with materials did not help lift any spirits or cement any confidence. It became clear that no one wished to take Kaer Almhult as their seat, and so the clan leaders decided that construction would stop. With this half-built fortress now sitting abandoned on an island, some felt that it should be put to good use. So the clans gathered, and the decision was made that Almhult would become a prison. In many ways, it was ideal. It was in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by an ocean that no one would dare to swim. The only way off and on the island was via ship. Makeshift cells were finished and put in place at the base of the structure, with only a tall drop as the way out. Even if prisoners tried and managed to escape, they would never be able to get very far. Again, the ideal location for a prison. However, something did go wrong. Somewhere in history, the prison became overrun, and the inmates took control of the fortress. To this day, they keep it as a place in which to live and fester, maybe even smuggling illegal goods from the continent. As to what exactly happened or how the inmates managed to take over, I don't think anyone really knows. Either they overpowered the guards, or the island was poorly protected, or the Skelligans simply did not care what happened to the old fortress. I personally feel that the latter is probably true. The people of Skellige do not tend to take many prisoners, and those important enough would not be left to rot in a ruin. I think they simply let the prisoners have the island and do with it as they pleased. If ever they grew too large in number or caused too much trouble, the old crumbling walls and the gateless defences would not hold out for very long. And so, the great fortress built for kings and queens became home to murderers and thieves. Thank you for watching, everyone. It has been a while since I did this thing where I talked to you at the end of the video and someone mentioned it, so I thought I'd say hello and how are you, and I hope you're alright. I hope you also like this new format, or this blend of formats, or whatever you want to call it. It's a video, what can I say? If you would like to support this content, then please like the video and subscribe to my channel and let me know what you think of these videos, because I really do appreciate any feedback. And normally I don't like to do this whole, yeah boy, watching my videos and subscribies, please. But, it does help, and if I'm going to push the channel at all, then I would really appreciate it, just if it's something you're interested in. If you want to support me any further, or just buy me a coffee and fuel my insanity, then you can check out my Patreon in the description, and that's a fun place. I actually do post now. I've been very good. I've been posting at least once a month, and I post a variety of things there, including some of my personal artwork. I'm going to be posting behind the scenes and just little personal things that you might like. And yeah, seriously, I do hope you're doing well, and thank you for letting me take up your time. Until the next one, this has been OK Gov Bear, and you're going to have a very wonderful day. Potatoes.